I'm here today on the panel to talk about levelling up in Greater Manchester. It's a really fantastic opportunity to talk about the challenges we've got in Wigan Borough, to get our voice heard across Greater Manchester, and really talk about how we collaborate across Greater Manchester to take advantage of the Trailblazer deal and all the other opportunities we've got with levelling up.
MIPIM's a ready-made framework to sell stories and portray what's been happening. There's a large number of people here who have vested interest in not only being able to deliver some of the ideas that Manchester has to offer, but also have understanding of what the issues are. It follows very soon after the announcement of the devolution package that the government published yesterday. So today has a different resonance than I think we expected it to have. But that emphasises where Manchester's come after the last 30 years of development, and really where is the storyboard now is about where does Manchester go and how does the combined authority bring together the local authorities that make up Greater Manchester and jointly move forwards.
I mean, it's a really great opportunity that we've got now for ourselves to shape and do what we've been talking about, we've wanted to do, and which the British government quite honestly has failed to do. And so Manchester used to say Manchester led the world in the early 19th century. Well, I think we can lead it again in terms of a successful levelling up strategy.
There's recognition that there's still a lot of work to be done. I mean, Manchester's very good articulating its good news story, but people from within Manchester don't all get to experience what that means on a day-to-day basis. So I think the recognition by the panel that there is still work to do is something actually to celebrate, because it means there is still impetus and desire to make beneficial changes.
Wigan's going to benefit from increased devolution from a number of areas. Obviously, we've got the brownfield site funding. That's really important for places like Wigan, where we've got land that's got real history about the mining heritage. It's difficult in terms of reclamation. So if we can get that money into Wigan, we can release housing sites of up to 4,000. So that's a really important aspect. Again, in Wigan, we have high employment, but we have a low skill base and actually a low wage base. So getting that skills money into Wigan is going to be really important as well, so we can lift our skills base and really set our aspirations for our young people and our adults who are retraining. And then the third aspect is transport, and really that's so important for a place like Leigh in particular. Leigh without a train station, Leigh without the metro link. So to talk about connectivity and what we can do for transport with an integrated transport sector is going to be really important.
Levelling up has to be about providing a valuable sense of place to the people who are in Manchester, whether they were born there and grew up there, as well as people coming into Manchester from outside. And give them good reasons to want to stay and have their economic and social aspirations met locally, and don't feel they have to leave the area to achieve their life choices.
Boroughs like Bury and Oldham and Rochdale, they are locked in to low levels of income, low levels of productivity, from which it's very, very hard to escape of your own accord, because the feedbacks, once an area becomes less attractive, it becomes less attractive because it's less attractive. And so what we really need is substantial injections of public money to get us out of this trap that we've become embedded in. But these are not handouts. We don't want handouts. We want monies that will actually enable us to reshape our economies, to attract high productivity firms, to create research institutes, and to create high value added jobs, so we can get ourselves on a more rapid growth track, raise productivity and raise incomes in the borough. Then we won't be asking for public money anymore.